Welcome back to Headlines. I'm Wes Austin, and these are today's top stories. First, Disney just laid off hundreds of employees from its entertainment divisions. Apparently, no departments were eliminated entirely, just the people in them. So congratulations to all those who now work for Disney minus. Then, new polling numbers left CNN's data analyst in disbelief. The analyst got so worked up that CNN had to cut to commercial so he could take a Xanax. We have the clip. Next, in an interview clip, Bill Clinton says that he saw no cognitive decline in Joe Biden. Clinton said that Biden was on top of his briefs. At this point, Biden's lucky if he remembers not to put them on his head. And finally, Joy Reid says that MSNBC was horrified by her Twitter feed and begged her to stop posting. The only thing more horrifying than Joy Reid's tweets is the fact that she had a show in the first place. Okay, let's dive in. On Monday, Disney laid off several hundred employees. Deadline reported that most of the layoffs were across divisions of Disney Entertainment, including marketing for both film and television, as well as television publicity, casting, and development. Don't worry, the magic's still there. It's just being used to make people disappear. The layoffs have nothing to do with the Snow White disaster. Disney said that the layoffs are part of an effort to operate more efficiently. Sure. That's like your doctor saying that the amputation has nothing to do with the infection, it's just a weight loss program. This is the fourth major round of layoffs in the last year, with the last one being in March, where Disney cut 200 employees. At this rate, the next Disney princess will be unemployed and living in a van down by the Gender Studies Department. Bad polling for Democrats caused a CNN analyst to almost have an aneurysm.
The party that is closest to your economic views, in November of 2023, it was the Republicans by 11 points. Now it's still within that range, still within that margin of error, plus 8-point advantage for the Republican Party. How is that possible, Democrats? How is that possible after all the recession fears, after the stock market's been doing all of this, after all the tariffs that Americans are against, and Republicans still hold an 8-point lead on the economy? Are you kidding me?
He was gesturing so wildly during that segment that some in the studio thought he was trying to flag down a rescue helicopter. They did eventually get him calmed down after an EMT gave him a horse tranquilizer and a foam helmet. Bill Clinton dismissed concerns about former President Biden's cognitive decline and said that he thought he was in good shape.
Did you ever have a moment with him where you thought maybe he was unfit to run for president? No.
I thought he was a good president. I had never seen him and walked away thinking he can't do this anymore. He was always on top of his brief.
You never saw any cognitive decline?
I saw President Biden not very long ago, and I thought he was in good shape.
In good shape? For what? Taxidermy? Bill Clinton says he never saw any cognitive decline in Biden, but he also never saw Monica under the desk either, so he's got a history of missing some obvious stuff. On her new podcast, Joy Reid said that MSNBC management was horrified and tried to get her to stop posting on social media before canceling her show. Before we show the clip, did you realize that we now have a Joy Reid podcast and also a Michelle Obama podcast? I mean, how can we have both of those on the same planet? That's insane. Okay, back to Joy Reid. Here is the clip from her podcast.
Once I got to, NBC, and I too joined Twitter back in 2000. I think I joined in 08 or 09, and the bosses were horrified. And anytime I would tweet anything, I would get calls. I would get, please get off Twitter. We hate it. They don't like that it pulls their talent and their reporters out of their control.
Joy Reid was shocked that they hated her Twitter. Well, of course they did. Every post read like someone doing slam poetry at a reparations seminar in a psychiatric institution. Thanks for watching Headlines. And if you know anyone out there who would enjoy my clips or videos, please do share it with them. I would appreciate it. I'm Wes Austin. Good night.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.